jumping in with the Wednesday word time. And sorry I'm late. I had another appointment that I needed to take my mother-in-law to. So that's a prayer request. Kind of, we're kind of in the same spot. We're reinventing the wheel with some of her folks that are trying to help us out, some of her medical folks, her doctors, more nurse practitioner, which I appreciate nurse practitioners very much. If you're out there and you're a nurse practitioner, I totally respect what you're doing and can't imagine doing that on a daily basis. But just continued prayers for my mother-in-law, please, because she is not, it's just more of the same. Infections and her facility's been great taking care of her. It's just we just can't seem to get a handle on some of the issues that she's been having. It's just persistent. So we're just trying to figure things out. So, but if anybody jumps in and has a prayer request, or you just want to hang out, I'm going to read a little bit of Romans 9, just a little bit of Romans 9, and chat. So I'm going to go ahead, since I'm kind of late jumping in, I'm going to go ahead and read what's been, kind of, our church is doing a systematic study of Romans. So we are reading it, we're talking about it, our minister is teaching on it. And so as we started Romans 9 last week, I like to read ahead and just take a look at and see what we might be talking about next. In Romans 9, it talks about, is it okay to question your maker? Is it okay to, the disciples ask Jesus questions all the times, right? Big question from, do you agree? Use longitudinal devices. Not really familiar with quantum physics, but, let's see here. In Romans 9, and of course I got to do this, right? Because I'm old. What shall we say then? Is the word of God no effect? What is it when God says, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will, have compassion on whom I will have compassion? I mean, we've all heard God is love, right? I mean, that's in the scriptures. But here he's saying, I'll have mercy on whom I have mercy, I have compassion on whom I have compassion. And if you, in Romans 9:16, it's not we who will it, but it is God who shows mercy. For the scriptures say, for this purpose I raised you up. He's talking to Pharaoh. I raised you up, that I will have, or show my power, that my name may be declared in the earth. Okay? So, earlier today, I did a little short, and it says, this is the verse, Romans 9:19. Will we still find fault? Who can resist God's will? Who will say to him, why have you made me this way? Okay. Does the clay have power over the potter? Okay. For your name's sake, does not the potter have power over the clay? And from the same lump of clay, he makes one vessel for honor and another for common use. So, it's really been in the forefront of my mind lately. Where's the fine line? I mean, the disciples asked Jesus questions all the time, right? But what's that? Where's the fine line of, talking with God about your situation, or talking with God? I'll use myself as an example. Talking with God about my situation and complaining to God about my situation. There just seems to be a lot of struggle lately. I'm noticing with from some friends and subscribers, even family members, where they're really struggling with where they're at, where they're struggling with where they're at financially, maybe spiritually or physically. Why am I in this situation? And we don't have all the reasons why. We just don't know. We don't have all the answers. Hey, Marilyn, good to see you. Now, I'm going to try to say this name. Arkimalo? Nice to have you in chat. Welcome. And we're just talking about Romans 9 and about the clay and the potter. And how, we're all, what do they say, ashes to ashes? Arkimalo? I apologize. It's good to have you here, and I hate to not say your name correctly, but I'm glad you're in chat. Close. Yeah, close. I'm sorry. I was a teacher for years, for decades, and I always try to get my students' names correct right out of the chute, because if you don't get their names correct, boy, they don't like that. It's okay. I appreciate it. I'm Tina. Welcome to All Things Become Possible. And we're just hanging out talking about Romans 9. So, I won't keep you guys on here pondering why life is so hard sometimes, right? And why there are difficulties. And why does God put difficulties in our way sometimes? Does he, some people feel like when God puts a difficulty in their way, it's like a punishment. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just something that he puts there to make us stronger, or to make us closer, help us get closer to him and help us rely on him. So Barton's RVing is here. Hello. Kathy, Donnie, good to see you. Joanne, good to see you too. And we're just, I've got a prayer request, guys. My mother-in-law is just kind of in the same, I just came from seeing my mother-in-law and visiting, and a partial visit, partial doctor's visit. And she's still kind of in the same place. She's at a stage where they're constantly trying to clear up just a persistent infection that she's got, and she still has it. So, hello, Finding Peace at Home. Good to see you. I'm gonna, here we go. Let me back up. I don't want to put anybody in a timeout. Well, it says you're a moderator already. I don't know why it's doing that. Excuse me. I'm pecking at my phone right now. There we go. Finding Peace at Home. Check out that channel. It's really good. Please say hi to each other and check out each other's channels. We got Finding Peace at Home. We've got Joanne Salas, and we've got Barton's RVing. And our Arcamelo, who's being very patient with me trying to say their name, and I appreciate it. Yeah, my mother-in-law's in good spirits, and she really has a sweet attitude, even though she's going through a lot. I'm not, I mean, she's a prime example of what I want to be like when I'm 75. I look 75, but I'm not. Not quite there yet. Close. Well, 60, but you know, not quite there yet. If you guys have a prayer request, we can throw it at me, because I don't mind praying. You ever been on your phone and you're talking or something, and then you hear a sound out in your garage? I'm hearing a sound in my garage. I don't think there's a critter in there, but I'll have my son check it here in a minute. I appreciate y'all being so patient and letting me just go on. But I won't go on and on. I'm just here to say hi, throw out a verse or two, and thanks for jumping in with me for a few minutes. I am going to I think I'm going to go ahead this week and make a video. I've seen a lot of posting about people. The main post is, the thumbnail will say something like, I'm struggling, or I'm frustrated, or that I'm this, and it's basically the struggle of just getting older and not being able to do much about it. I will definitely pray for your grandma. I will definitely pray for your grandma. And my mother-in-law's, they call her Lolo. That's her nickname at the facility. So if you could pray for Lolo, I appreciate it. Lord, we just pray for those that are struggling. God, we just lift them up to you. We ask you for healing. I ask you for healing for Lolo. And we ask you for all of our grandparents, Lord. Be their great physician. Give them the help that they need through their doctors and others that are caring for them, Lord. Help us to help them to find the treatment and the answers that they need, so they can just hopefully find healing and feel better. We ask in your name. Amen. Yeah, life wouldn't be life without struggles. That is so true. That is so true, Donnie. Oh. I'm so sorry. Your grandmother lost her husband not long ago. 17 hours away and just lost Mom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just a lot going on. Yeah, my mom is in her 80s, and she's at the doctor today. Yeah, and my sister takes care of her, so her name is Rose. If you could pray for her, I appreciate it. Yeah, life. Yeah. More on that later, right? Stay tuned. It's never dull, that's for sure. Darren Keenan. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Great to see you, actually. Guys, check out Darren Keenan's vlogs, and he has a photography channel as well. Does some great stuff. You're welcome, Darren. I was looking at one of your vlogs this morning about the content creation, and how they're, instead of calling yourself a content creator, just some different terms you can use depending on what your niche is. And Darren Keenan Vlogs has a great video up right now that talks about you are the niche. You're the reason that people are coming to your channel, right? And you don't have to be we don't have to be rock stars. We just have to be ourselves and be available and just be who we are, and our community around us will show up, right? Joanne says, take care, everybody. She's got to go pick up the kids. Oh, yeah, been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. My kids are driving. That's when it really gets fun, is when they start driving, right? Marilyn, I'm someone's granny, and I love it when my grandkids check in and say hi. I love that you are remembering your grandmother. Awesome. Guys, check out each other's channels, please. Joanne's channel too, though she has to jump off and go grab the kids because it's 3. I'm usually on around 2 o'clock, but today I was still at the doctor with my mother-in-law at 2 o'clock. So, life. AJ. Shandaya? It's 8, Darren says it's 8 p.m. here in the UK. 8 o'clock at night. Wow. It's 3 p.m. here. 3, we're earlier, much earlier. AJ, thank you for popping into the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. India, wow. So, 12, 3, yeah. We go on a 12-hour here in America, from 12-hour to 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So the military time throws me off a little bit. Weather's finally nicer here. I hope the weather's good where you're at too. So it is 3:05 and I have been on for about 17 minutes. A little after 3 p.m. here. Yep. East Coast of America, 3 p.m. I just changed it, living in America. Yep. Dagmar, hi Dagmar. Dagmar says, hey Pink, Dagmar has a great channel. I need to get over there and catch up on your videos. I apologize. I don't get notifications for everybody. And sometimes I get full on unsubscribed and have to go back and resubscribe to your channels. It's a YouTube thing, right? Finding Peace at Home says, raining again today and tomorrow. The garden is on hold until this weekend. Yep. America will be remembering, we have our remembrance, they call it Remembrance Day in the UK. We call it Memorial Day here in America, that honors servicemen and women that have fallen, that have died in conflict. So this Monday will be America's Memorial Day. We'll have Memorial Day weekend. So we'll have most businesses, most offices and businesses will be closed this Monday, and they'll have Memorial Day. So it'll be a 3-day weekend. Dagmar says, no worries. I'm always catching up on everyone as well. Totally understand. Thank you. Hey, everybody in the chat. Dagmar's waving at everybody. Please check out Dagmar's channel. Dagmar, we got Darren Keenan's vlogs, and we've got Barton's RVing. Yep. Barton's RVing's waving the flag. He's probably got plans for this weekend. Marilyn is saying, hello, Dagmar. Marilyn, you definitely want to check out Dagmar's channel and Barton's RVing. Darren, too. Darren says, hey, Dagmar. Everybody's saying, hey, hi. I'm going to grab my water over here. Don't let me blind you with my sparkly pink cup. Yeah. There it is. It's a thing. It's glorious, isn't it? Of course, it's pink. It has to be pink. It's all about the pink. Turn you around here so you can see my wheels. Well, no. Other way? No, that way. Sorry. Darren, I could use some camera lessons, just saying. So, I've got to get, my sons keep trying to get me set up with microphones and different things, and I just trying to set up a makeshift studio, and it's just not going well. It's it's like I'm talking into a tin can. It's not working. It's not working at all. Yeah. So I just keep coming back to my phone because I have iPhone 15, so I just keep coming back and using my phone. I don't know. I don't know. Curly Express. Now, am I saying it right? Curly Express? Kerley. Dwight. Dwight, I'm gonna mod ya. He's got a great train channel. What gauge train? It's the kind of train that, when I say a train, I mean the train, the wonderful train setup that you would have around a Christmas tree. So, you like my sparkly? Yeah. So, Curly Express, Kerley Express. Please go check out his channel too. So, he can have some more folks coming in and checking him out. It says I modded you, but it's not showing you as modded. So, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I said, technical issues at Curly Express. Cool. All right. Scale trains. Definitely check out Curly Express for the train setup. Really nice. Putting a lot of detail and doing a military train. No pressure, Curly Express. Is your military train going to be ready by Memorial Day? Been working on it all day. Oh, man. Don't be up all night trying to get that ready for Memorial Day. We'll just show us what you got, you know? But he's got a cool military train that he's working on. So, just in time for Memorial Day. And if you appreciate the service for anybody that served, of course, Memorial Day is, we have Veterans Day, and we have Memorial Day, we have Armed Forces Day. So Memorial Day is more for folks, for wonderful military service people that have fallen and their families. Remembrance. It's like Remembrance Day. So that'll be Monday. Scully, hey, how are you doing, Scully? Scully Pop? Let me get you modded here so you can check out everybody's channel. No pressure on being a mod. I just mod so you guys can go to each other's channels and just enjoy each other's channels. Dagmar's here. Barton's RV is here. I've ridden on a train, a few, other than just smaller scale trains like we used to take as kids, but I took the train from Windsor, Canada to Toronto. That was a neat trip. Scully Pop's got, on his channel, he's got some wonderful, we do reading. He does a lot of ASMR that's really good, and he reads, he's written 2 books. They're even on iTunes. I know one of your books is on iTunes, isn't it, Scully? So check out Scully Pop. He's got, and Izzy Pop. They've got a great channel, and on Sunday nights, 7 o'clock, he has an open read where we read some of his stories that he puts together. He's got a what's called Emerald Wonderland. It's not to be confused with Alice in Wonderland. It's like Alice goes to the Wizard of Oz. So it's just a neat combination of storytelling. You guys definitely want to check it out. It's on Amazon and different platforms. New story this Sunday, Scully Pop says. A lot of stuff about time travel. No pressure, Scully, but I've been trying to think of a story that you could put together, like Doc Brown and Marty, like a back to the something. What could we put with? Yeah, what could we put with that series, like the Back to the Future series, but then put something else with it, something earlier. It's gonna come to me one day. It's gonna come to me one day, and I'm gonna send you an email that says, I got it, Eureka. Let's merge together Back to the Future and I keep drawing a blank. I'm sorry. Doesn't that sound good? It sounds good. Finding peace at home was canning this morning. Oh, man. My hat's off to you. My hat is off to you for doing that. Canning while putting together items while you can before the weather gets cold again. Yeah, and if you ever have ideas for this channel, throw them at me. I feel like sometimes I'm a little fragmented, like I go here, there, and everywhere, but I can't, I don't think I could manage 2 channels at this point. This channel's not even a year old yet, and to try to add another channel is, wow, I don't think I could do that. Marilyn says, we rode a cog train up Pikes Peak several years ago, but I've not ridden a steam engine train on a railroad track. Yeah, I haven't ridden a steam train, like an old-fashioned, like a 40s vintage train. I would love that. But I've ridden Amtrak. Dagmar says, I was at work today. It's 9:15 p.m. here. Relaxing now. Back to work tomorrow. Yeah. Ark says, it would be nice if you would please add a bit of life in this. Yeah, I know. I'm still learning this whole live thing. Curly Express, just keep what you're doing. It will all come together. Thank you. Thank you. That's what my family, my sister and my son, I have 2 sons, and they were telling me the same thing. Just be you. Just do you. And it'll fall into place. It's all good. My family, my sons are the ones who encouraged me to start the channel. So when they tell you to do it, right? So, well, all right, kids. I really appreciate everyone who's popped into the chat today. And like Curly said, just keep doing what you're doing and keep it real. Thank you, Dagmar. Think you're doing good, like listening. It's relaxing. Yeah, I could keep talking because people have told me that. People have told me that my voice relaxes them to the point. I started reading. I was doing reading for not an official reading service, but I read textbooks. Back in the day, 30 years ago, I was reading textbooks for people who had vision issues. And in college, I was reading for folks that had low vision. And I have a good friend named Ron, and he told me, he's like, there's only one problem with your voice. And I said, oh, what's that? And he says, it's so relaxing every time I listen to the stuff that you recorded, the textbooks that you recorded. He's like, I listen for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just like, he falls right to sleep. It's like, sorry, man. I guess I have that effect on people. Martin's are being, you'll get a good following of viewers, and they'll carry you through the live stream. Appreciate it. Scully Pop, you have such a good voice for narrating and such. I love it. I have my bucket list would be to record a woman's. They have Bible. I mean, the Bible's. I love a straight read of the Bible. They have a version of it for women, and I would love to have it recorded in a woman's voice. It hasn't been put to audio. and I would love to do that. Nobody be chatting if they fell asleep. You know the feeling. I know. Scully Pop's got some, fall asleep in 10 minute stuff on his channel. So if you want to fall asleep, and if you need to, Dagmar, if you need to fall asleep in 10 minutes, head over to Scully's channel. Some of the stuff will keep you awake, because he does some Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. But others of it is designed to help you sleep. So thank you, Dagmar. Cool. Dagmar says you have a nice voice as well, Scully. So, yes, Scully literally has a video titled "Fall Asleep in 10 Minutes." So there you go. Do not use while driving or operating heavy machinery. Is it okay for me to say that, Scully? Is it okay for me to put a disclaimer on your fall asleep in 10 minutes video? We wouldn't want anybody, we wouldn't want to cause any accidents. Appreciate you guys. And then Scully, I went over to Scotty Butters' channel, and then have subscribed to him, and he did no pressure, okay, seriously. Scotty Butters did a 10-hour live yesterday. 10 hours. I'm like, dude, are you even kidding me? Yes, Scully Pop says Butters is a real deal. I know, unbelievable. I swear, I'd be in the ER right now. If I did 10 hours, how do you do that? That is crazy. More power to him. I can't. Yes. Barton's RV, my voice starts to hurt after an hour. Yes. You do. As a teacher, thankfully, I haven't lost my voice in a long time, but when I was teaching and doing five classes in middle school, you take a class in 45 minutes and you take another, then you might have a planning period, and then you take another class, and by the end of you've done that 5-6 times, and then a school year is 180 days. So 180 days times five, right? Shoot me. So no, I really liked it. So, do you want me to be careful and not get you? Okay. I've got a guy sneaking around back here. He's heading to work. Yeah, same thing. We had CJ. We had a guy who did a 10-hour live last night, and he was playing guitar and singing. Standing up too. 10-hour live. He said, "Oof." That is insane.
That makes my feet hurt.
Yeah.
I stand on it all day.
Yeah, I know. Scully Pop says, I woke up at 4 this morning and he was still going. Yeah, I woke up at 6:30 and caught the end of it. I think he wrapped it up at like 7 a.m. Crazy. Some people can do lives like that, like a full-time job. Yeah, I was too, Scully. I was like, when he said, we did it, 10 hours, I was like, oh, seriously? Yeah. Yeah, Scotty has an amazing voice. So yeah, definitely check out Scotty Butters. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask for that endorsement, but we'll give it to him. Because I know he's at like 750 some subscribers, and he's trying to get to 1,000, and he'll have his hour. Scully, he has his hours pretty much already, because he's done a ton of lives. His range and the tenderness of his voice, definitely. Yeah, he's amazing talent. Yeah, he's in Indiana. I didn't realize. I assumed he was in Nashville. I know he's been to Nashville and done some recording and stuff. But, yeah, he's in Indiana. So, really good, really good. I hope I got everybody's channels today and threw them out there. I see Dagmar, Barton's RVing. I'll scroll back through. Kimelo, Darren Keenan. If you're not, that's okay. Check out Darren Keenan's vlogs. Curly Express with a K. Kerley. Okay. Check out each other's channels, please. I'm scrolling here to see Finding Peace at Home. Joanne Salas, she had to go pick up her kids. She's got a great channel about autism. And just, so there we are. Maybe see you Sunday. Yep. Yeah, I know. I was mentioning that, Scully, that sometimes I don't get, even with the bell on, and it said, I've got all notifications highlighted. You don't get the notification. I don't know what it is. Joanne Salas has the autism channel. It's like it sounds. It's Joanne Joanne, and then Salas, Joanne Salas. Your 19-year-old son is autistic. Okay. Is that the Scully? Your 19-year-old son, is that the one that had the procedure on his ears recently? Dagmar says, I don't go live enough to get the hours. Just in here to have good conversation, something nice to listen to. Absolutely. I was a consumer, when it comes to YouTube, a lot of us are like that. And I was that way too. I was like a consumer for 4 years, where you're just watching your favorite channels and maybe commenting. But yeah, his ear is better. Good. Thank you for asking. Okay. Yeah, my sons are 20. In fact, one of them has a birthday this week. They are 22 and 24. 22 and 24. It's all boys all the time. So. Partial boys. Yeah. Dagmar says, LOL. Oh, yeah. When it comes to kids, you don't, you take what comes. That's for sure. It's all good. It's all good. Well, all right, guys. It's almost 3:30. I'm going to let you get back to your lives. If you think of that storyline, I will definitely email you. I will definitely email you with that storyline when the second half of that storyline pops into my head. Thank you, Darren. Darren Keenan Blogs. Nice to see you live. Yep. I'm enjoying it. It's obviously not the most exciting live you've ever been to in your life, but I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm going to do a video later this week just about life. About life and how we're dealing with it or not dealing with it. Yoda, good to see you. Yoda's blessed life. Thank you, Curly. Dagmar says, hey, Yoda. I'm going to let you guys finish out the chat. I'm going to let you, like I said, it's 3:30, so I'm going to let you Scully pop. I know, he popped on my live. I'm so excited. Thank you, Scully, and thank you, Yoda. And thank you, everybody, for Darren, Dagmar, and Barton's RVing. Thanks for jumping on today. And go relax. Get some rest, because we get to get up tomorrow and do it all over again, right? You're welcome, Dagmar. Everybody take care, and we'll talk again here real soon.